At sunrise, the Aurelian Empire sees a new threat rising from the dark north. A scout on the wall spots movement near the forest and feels danger coming. In the command yard, generals plan how to stop the northern army. In the barracks, soldiers suit up and get ready for real battle. From the forest, Dravos warriors march out, ready to fight the Empire. A fast rider carries orders from the city to the border camps. At the frontier camp, tired soldiers hurry to get ready for the coming fight. In the command tent, leaders choose to meet the Dravos on the open field. The city gates open and the legions march out in long, straight lines. In the Dravos camp, fighters paint their faces and sharpen their axes for war. Between city and forest lies a wide field where both armies will meet. Aurelian archers line up behind the shield wall, calm but ready to fire. Dravos skirmishers run forward, eager to throw the first spears. This quiet farm ground is now the place where many will fall. An officer raises his sword, and every archer lifts a bow with him. A dark wave of arrows rises into the sky and bends toward the Dravos line. Arrows strike hard, but many Dravos fighters keep charging through the storm. On the flank, Aurelian horsemen wait like a heavy hammer, ready to strike. Dravos berserkers rush to the front, swinging heavy axes and yelling with rage. The two sides crash together, shield against axe and spear against flesh. The Aurelian shield wall holds tight, and spears stab out in a steady rhythm. Dravos fighters chop at shields, climbing over the fallen to reach the line. A red eagle banner flies high, pulling shaken soldiers back into the fight. Officers watch the line and send help to every place that starts to bend. Fresh troops march in from the rear to fill the gaps left by the fallen. From a side hill, Dravos slingers whip stones toward the Aurelian archers. Stones crash down, forcing some archers to duck while others still shoot from cover. Then the signal comes, and the Aurelian cavalry charges down like a storm. The Dravos flank turns too late and is smashed apart by heavy horse. The field twists as the Empire's right side gains ground while the center hangs on. On a hill, a Dravos seer calls on old spirits to help his people win. Behind the fight, medics work fast to save as many wounded as they can. Dravos survivors build a rough shield wall to slow the next horse attack. At the rear, Aurelian catapults are loaded with fire to break tight enemy groups. Flaming pots arc over both armies, bright trails cutting through the gray smoke. Fire crashes into a tight Dravos group, throwing them into fear and confusion. By a fallen banner, men from both sides fight hard over a single flag. An Aurelian captain pushes through the crowd, risking his life to raise the flag again. When the banner rises again, nearby troops cheer and push forward with new strength. The field turns into a smoky blur where lines fade and only survival matters. A clear horn signal calls worn soldiers to step back and form new lines. Across the field, Dravos fighters also fall back, pulling their wounded with them. Fresh soldiers march out from the city, getting quick blessings before they enter the fight. The Dravos chieftain forms his best fighters into a sharp wedge aimed at the center. Aurelian pikemen plant their long spears, turning the center into a wall of points. The Dravos wedge charges hard, trusting speed and rage to break the line. The first ranks hit the pikes and pay in blood, their rush slowing under the steel wall. Seeing the wedge slow, the Aurelian commander sends his horsemen on a wide loop. The cavalry rides behind the Dravos, trying to trap them between steel and stone. As the sun sinks, both sides stand on the edge of victory and disaster, locked in a deadly grip.